Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to answer the question, can I use Astra for e-commerce? And the short answer is yes. We're going to talk about what makes Astra so viable for use in e-commerce, from its e-commerce optimized starter templates to its native integration with WooCommerce, to how to customize all of this for your own use. Okay, so let's get started by selecting an e-commerce template. We're here on our WordPress dashboard. On the left sidebar, if you have Astra installed, you can go ahead and click on Astra. And we can see here on the top that we have starter templates. So let's go ahead and click on that, and that should take us to the website builder. Okay, once we're here, we can click on Build with Templates. Now, we're going to go ahead and choose a template that suits us. So if you didn't know what to search for, you can go ahead and type your industry over here. In a previous video, we did auto parts. And it didn't have any matches. So we can go ahead and say that we run a cosmetics company, and we have some here. This one's a cosmetic store, and we have stores for jewelry and clothes and so on. How about if we run a bakery? Now we'd be greeted by an ordinary shop here, but if we had certain goods that we wanted to ship out, we could do that. And if you didn't have any keywords that matched, you can just go on to the category tags over here and click on e-commerce. And they have templates for both e-learning. So let's take a look at some templates that they have on here for online courses. And there are quite a few. Unfortunately, some of them are on premium, so you'd have to get the Essentials Toolkit. You have to pay for that. But some of them are free. And let's take a look at online shops here. Okay, and there are a few. How about clothing stores? And you'll see the ones that have layouts for products on here, skincare, plants, furniture, fitness equipment, and shoes, and so on. Oh, this one is for selling e-scooters and bike locks, clothes, headphones, so on and so forth. So let's start real easy, and let's choose this one, organic store. And this one is catered towards, I suppose it's an online grocery. And you can see that based on this template, the demo content is selling olive oil, chilies, natural vegan hand sanitizer, coffee, and there's lots of categories and stuff like that. But keep in mind that you don't need to be in this line of business in order to use this template. Let's say you wanted to sell cosmetics or sporting goods. You can just change all of these logos and fonts here, logos, fonts, and the products to suit whatever you're selling, and just choose it based on how you like the template and how easy it is for you to use. So from here, we can already change a few things. We can change the logo, and we'll change it to ours, of course. All right, website assets, and you can change the logo size. We can change the fonts here. Let's choose this one, okay? And for colors, these are just some default colors. We can change these later. Yeah, let's go with pink. Okay, continue. You can, if you needed any of these functionalities, you can click those, but we can skip that step. And make sure all of these are checked and build our website. Okay, once it's now installed, let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so here's the live site, and we can see that everything that we've applied before we've imported it has been applied. We have our logo here, we have our fonts and the colors that we've chosen. So let's go ahead and start customizing the site itself. So first things first, let's go ahead and change the global design options. So once we're here on our site, we can either click on Customize, or we can go to our dashboard and hover over Astra and click on Customize. And that should take us to the WordPress customizer. Okay, so here we are on our customizer, and we can see that every single change we made once we've imported it has taken place. We have our logo here, we have our font that we chose, and we have our colors. So we chose the pink scheme. So before everything, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the settings, especially the global ones. So for the global ones, here we have typography. We can go ahead and change the font from here, and there are some presets here, but also you can go ahead and scroll down, and you can see that on Astra, Google fonts are installed by default. So you can change your body font, which is this, and your headings font, which are these bigger ones over here. And you can also change the heading fonts individually. And if you're familiar with word processors, for outlines, for header 1, 2, 3 to 6, and we can change our margins and so on. These are all personal preferences and according to your web shop or e-commerce site, whatever you may have. And for colors, we have some presets over here. I can go with blue, and you can see it changes here. I can go with orange. And in order to change it, you don't have to stick with these color presets. If you had a style guide, or if you had your own colors for your own shop, you can click on these colors individually, and they change different things. So you can see that this brown over here is this, or probably this. And if I change it to blue, oops, if I change it to blue, you can see that it changes over here. You don't have to use the slider. Oh, we're lagging a bit. You don't have to use a slider. You can input a hex code. So if I put 0000, it's just black. Or white, sorry. I'll put it to FFF. It should be black. Yeah, there we go. Black, I believe. Or 0. There it was 0000. If you had a style guide, you can just input that, or color palettes. Just a quick idea. We go to this website. You can go to this website, excuse me, and you can choose a color palette you like, and then and then we can copy paste these onto here. So if you had a particular color in mind, you could use that. Okay, so I kind of like this black, so I'll keep it on there, and we'll keep it on orange as it seems to be a bit more legible. And we can customize our containers, our buttons. See, we have padded here, so it means that we have space here. If I clicked on fluid, watch what happens. It occupies our content occupies the whole web page here. So I'll keep it on there, and we can change how narrow it is and how much padding we have. And we can go ahead and change our menu over here and everything like that, our headers, our footers. But really, what's most important to note with Astra when it comes to e-commerce is it's inbuilt and it's native with WooCommerce. So first things first, let's go to, I think everything on this one is our main product catalog. Groceries and juice, these are category and a subcategory. There are 2 categories, excuse me. And watch how easy it is to use Astra to make an e-commerce site. Usually on WordPress, there are some templates you can download, you can use for e-commerce, or you can brute force it by using CSS code. Okay? But with Astra and WooCommerce, all you have to do is, let's go ahead and start with the product catalog here. And there's so many things that you can do that honestly take a very long time to do. So let's take a look at it from here. All right, so you can see we have our sidebar here. It's on the left-hand side. We can either disable it, and it'll go away if you wanted your site to be like that. right? Or we can put it on the right side. Okay, and it's on there. So what else can we do? We have these predefined shop layouts. So, okay, this is how it looks like. We can put it to design number 2 and watch what happens. We get these 2 buttons here, add to cart and quick view. And we can also go to design number 3, but to make this quick, to make this brief, we can change it up. We can change up our shop columns and products per page and width and things to display just by some sliders and at the push of a button. So if I wanted there to be 4 columns, excuse me, on our shop page, just by sliding it to 4, you'll see here that we'll have 4 columns, okay? And if I wanted fewer products per page, let's say I put 8 products per page, we will get 8 products per page. And notice how there's more than 8 here, 8 boxes. That's because these 3 here are categories. So a shop page display, if we click on show products only, you'll see that these 3 would disappear and we'd only have products. And in order to navigate to the others, we'd have to click on these. Alternatively, we could only, if we didn't have that many products to sell, we can opt to choose show categories only, and we should only have those 3 boxes here: accessories, groceries, juice, and then we can customize how that looks like. But let's go ahead and show products only, and let's take a look at this here. Let's say you just started your website, let's say you started your shop, and you don't want your customers to see that everything is unrated thus far. So if you don't have ratings yet, you can choose to disable these, or to hide them, that is, and your customers wouldn't see them. Likewise, if you didn't want your customers to see the category, if you only wanted to show the products themselves, and the title, or with or without the price, there you go. We can hide or unhide the categories. Okay, it doesn't disable them, it just hides them, just to make it look cleaner and easier for our customers to use. And we can also change the toolbar structure. We can select filter over here, but we can hide that. We can also hide the result count and enable or disable the sorting. Right, and by default here, for I gloss this over, by default it is set by popularity, the order that these are displayed. Let's say we want to sort it by most recent, so if we want our customers to see the latest products that we have. And you'll see here that the chilies are the latest ones, and so on and so forth. So what else can we do here? We can display the shop title, just some options, just so you can see what you can do with this. If you wanted to call it welcome to our store or something, there we go, we have shop. If we had other sections to our site, this is primarily an e-commerce web shop. And we can enable and disable the sticky sidebar. And we can add effects and so on. And we can also enable or disable infinite scrolling, but we want the buttons over here. And you can also change it to a circle if you wanted to. And next, let's take a look at customizing single products. Okay, so let's go ahead and choose orange juice. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go to that product page, and we can see that this is how it looks like, right? And we can choose to make it full width or normal. Let's see what this one is, which this one is. Okay, and I believe it's already, oh, there we go. And then if we put it on normal, let's see the spacing here. See if that changes. Okay, and then it goes back. I think we should keep it on normal. And we could either include or exclude, or should I say enable or disable the sidebar. if we wanted to help our customers with navigation. Okay, and it's not set up here, so we'll have to go elsewhere to fix that. So we can disable the sidebar right now. And here's another cool thing that's particular to WooCommerce and what makes it so easy to use. So this is how it looks like here. And if we had other pictures for our product, we could set up the previews over here. Now, since we don't have other images for our product, we can't really see how that looks like. But we're going over our options real quick. And we can also enable or disable or hide and show certain things. So for our single product over here, we can hide or show certain attributes of our product, depending on how you want it to look like, right? And you can see the short description disappears, but we want to keep it on there. And shipping text, product navigation, we make it circle, so on and so forth. And we can have a layout over here. We can change it to this. Okay. Or to this. All right. So we can also choose options for this. So we have our related products and stuff here. We can make it 5 columns. And we can also insert recently viewed products to help. And this is all optimized, of course. All right, so we can also enable sticky add to cart, and you'll see what happens next. And you can see that our product's up here with the price and add to cart. So while we're scrolling down, you know, this never goes away, and it makes it easier for our customers to click on and check out. Okay, you can also check out carts and stuff, and how we process our checkout with our forms and stuff. And we can also change options with our images and so on. So let's take a look at another thing that makes it so makes Astra so effective for e-commerce. So let's go back to our main product catalog, and all right, let's go to product catalog settings over here, and you can see that, for instance, we have shop columns here. Okay, we have 4, right? And because Astra is so optimized, it makes our website automatically responsive. That means it's easy to use. It automatically adjusts itself for our users if they were going to use their tablet or their cell phone. So let's go ahead and click on mobile over here, and you can see that, okay, our categories are kind of squished, so we'll have to change we'll have to change those options in the menu, of course. But once we're here, you can see that it automatically changes to one product per column. Let's see what happens if we make it 3. And it should automatically adjust, but I think it's probably easier if we have it on 2, right? And we can change this to 6 products per page to make it easier for our customers to scroll through. right? And you can change the design for this to, and we can pad it out to what, 5% on all sides, and it should squish it in a bit to make it easier for our customers to click on. Yep, there we go. And we can change the fonts and stuff like that. All right, let's see how this looks like. Okay, that should be fine. And once we have it configured here for our mobile devices, if we went back to our desktop one, nothing much changes. So except for this on our mobile, which we can obviously fix with our header builder. And since we're on mobile, let's go ahead and change our margins here to maybe 15. No, 5. Oh. All right, puts it in the middle. And let's go ahead and change our site title and logo to be a bit smaller, or in fact, we can even disable it for our mobile devices. Okay, there. 55 pixels is actually enough to fix our site for our mobile users. And if we go back to our desktop, the results stay the same, and our site is easy to use. Okay, so once we're happy with that, we can click on Publish. And let's take a look at how to actually customize our images and stuff. So we have our layouts, and you can see how easy it is to make a website, a shop. And we want to know how to change these background images and these texts and content in general. So once that's done publishing, let's refresh, and we can see how different our website looks like once we've made our customization changes. Okay, that looks good. And once we're here, we can click on Edit Page. And it takes us to the page editor for the home page, right? So we can just click on any of these, and you'll see that we can remove this image. And right, and we can go ahead and change the image of this. So we can click on Replace, and we can either upload our own media or just choose from one of our own. And I should have some demo content from elsewhere. So you can see that for our site, we're going to go ahead and use this generated image of a brand new cell phone. And even if our site was made for selling groceries or organic products, we can change up the site as much as we wanted to if we wanted to sell something else. So let's remove that, and we can change it from an image to a gradient or something, but that looks fine. And we can change all this text by either just deleting it altogether, and it automatically adjusts, and we can just $150 only and make it our own. And our best-selling products over here, you can see that it's according to categories. So we'd have to make our new categories, our new posts, our new products, let's say smartphones or tablets or what, and it would appear there. Okay. And we can also add links to our categories over here and change it all there. Okay. So once we have our site customized, we can click on Update. And once it's done, we should be able to go to our main website, the live site itself. Okay, and view the page by clicking on that button over there. And now you can see that our site, oh, don't mind those, is now customized for our business, which is selling smartphones, gadgets, devices like that. And now we can make our own categories and product pages for our own products. Okay, so now let's talk about actually adding new products to our site. Let's go over to our dashboard, and over on products, we can click on Add New. All right. So as an example, we're gonna call it X47 flagship smartphone. Okay, and we can add media, and you can just choose probably this one, yeah, which are just images I demonstrated, and that's our. Oops, no, wrong one. Set product image, and we choose this one. And product gallery images, you can use this one. That should be fine. And since we don't have any new categories for this, we can call it smartphone. This, right? Add new category. And we should have our category on there, and now we can add a price, which is let's say $600, $600 smartphone, and we can configure everything else from here, our inventory, our stock, so on. But this is more particular to having your WooCommerce already. So let's just copy one of as our description, lorem ipsum, and we can publish it. All right, so once it's published, we can go ahead and edit our menu here to reflect our new product. So we can go and customize. All right, it's been saved. We'll go to customize and go to our header builder here and click on our primary menu, and you can configure the menu from here and edit the menu, right? So we have a new category, which is product categories. There we go. Smartphones, right? And we can remove these, right? And yeah, that should be fine. And our pages, we have our actual shop itself, right? We add that, and we can name it. Okay, and that should be up here, and we can put that down there, right? And it should reflect there. Okay, we can click on publish, and once we go to our main website, let's go to our main website. There we go. Hold on. We can see that our menu changes. So we have a product catalog over here, and obviously we'll still have our grocery items here. But if you click on smartphones, it shows us just our category for our smartphone. And if you clicked on our smartphone that we've just added, we can see that we have our product images here. Okay. And you can see the things we've added. We have our free shipping over $150, $600, and our description, and so on. So those are the basics to creating an e-commerce website using WordPress Astra. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.